water dragon. It's dead. Guardian deity of the Dragonians is no more. We have the dragon orb. No water dragon for it to control. No matter how hard Himiko tries to locate Oni Island, without that dragon, there's no way we can break the barrier. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. I'm afraid there's no time left for me to speak now, but I do have to thank you. What for? And who are you anyway? I am King Wada. The 27th king of the Dragonians. King of the Dragonians was the spirit of the water dragon indeed. He was the water dragon, god of the sea, ruler of the deep. O great god Amaterasu, as you well know, there are ill omens heralding the coming of the great strife throughout Nippon. Even the Dragonians have suffered under the forces of darkness. They seek to prevent me from using my power. The power to break the barrier that protects Oni Island. I waged battle against the Dark Lord, and consumed the dark instrument he wielded. But the instrument lodged in my stomach and drove me to madness. Instrument of the Dark Lord, the Fox Rods. So these were rather an instrument of the Dark Lord. Not really necessarily something that would protect us from them, but without them, he is indeed powerless, so he does have limited power. Now, with all the monsters doing everything they can to locate them. So, they're like a key to his power. So they weren't necessarily protection from him. They were more so limiting his power. Even though we don't have hands, they are in our hands. So, he wants us to give his wife the dragon orb. It is the heart of the dragon. It will bring peace to my people. Alas, my end is near. I have slain many innocents while in the grip of madness. I pray their souls may rest in peace in these watery depths. These deep blue waters the people of Ryoshima Coast so dearly love. Farewell, Amaterasu. I shall pray for your good fortune. King of the Dragonian goes to rest in peace in the waters that he ruled. I would like to know how she is breathing underwater here. Because that tension did not last long, and she's just here. Amaterasu! He soon just falls right off. The busty babe. So I saw the crazed water dragon thrashing about from the shore. So I hurried here to the dragon palace, just in case. How did you get through the whirlpool? What, are you worthy of Orca or something? Don't you worry about us. I mean, nothing can stop Okami here. Not fire, not water, not... Well, of course, we can control fire and water. What happened to the water dragon? Did he reveal the secret of penetrating Oni Island? It's not nice to interrupt. I was on a roll. Well, you're certainly rolling all over the floor. So, yes, he was the Dragonian king. He turned into a dragon to protect the dragon palace. And I have no idea how he was carrying those in his pocket. But he had the fox rods, which are what she wanted. And to think of it, aren't you looking for these? Yes, they are the ultimate weapon against the evil beings. Wait a second. What about what you said about the fox rods? You know, about the ship sinking before they reached Himiko. Why'd we search that stupid ship if they weren't really there? You're still upset that I put you in danger. I'm sorry. But time is of the essence. Well, you know, she probably didn't know that the water dragon that sunk the ship took the fox rods with him. She probably thought they were still on the ship. You just hold your melons, babe. I mean, if those monsters are frantically searching for them, whoever has them will have a huge bullseye on their back. And apparently, Ami trusts her. Hope you know what you're doing, you big furball. I do too. Because she really is just going to be a huge target now. Unless my holy powers will reach their limits, I can destroy every last demon there is. Protecting Queen Himiko with this great power. That is my duty. Don't worry, Amaterasu. I must hurry back to the city now. And you had to get in one last usage of the jiggle physics before you left. And she couldn't just turn around. She had to, like, jump up in the air, swirl around, like, 8.5 times to turn around 180 degrees. With your life. Don't go getting yourself killed, babe. No, she's gone. Alright, long cutscene is long. He's just saying here that we want to take the dragon orb back to Himiko. Before we do, though, we want to go ahead and fill this in. First time we've had to do this in a while, actually. Oh, it's so pretty. This is basically just what replaces the mouth, the hole that was here. Mouth hole. His food hole. If you get this, though, there's a treasure box here. This is a bit important for a side quest later in the game. We're not going to be doing the side quest for a little bit, though. Even though we could go do it rather soon, just for reasons of the story progression, I'm going to choose to do this one side quest just a little bit later. Just because there's no real convenient time for us to go there without interrupting the story when it's in a really, really tense moment. Treasure box? You know, in the grasp of the mermaids, it's found at the Millennia Core that takes once in a 1,000 years. Okay. So, said to bring old age and death. Now that is a legend. No one knows if it's true. Okay, so we got to take these over to Himiko because they are, well, stop getting get off of the rail. Jeez, how did I get that stuck on it? Isun, you're in love with like 3 girls at the same time. You're very much in touch with your inner Brock, though, but just pick one and stick with it. I mean, geez. Not to mention 2 of them are royalty. I think you're kind of setting your standards a bit high, and I like how they're bouncing in unison. So there's the dragon orb. You retrieve the dragon orb from the dragon's body. I have no words to express my gratitude. Now that I have the dragon orb, I can harness the power of the water dragon and break the barrier around Oni Island. Problem is, it sunk to the bottom of the sea when we took that orb there. Does that mean the King of Dragonians is... I mean, is that the King of Dragonians really your... Yes, it is true. The water dragon was King Wada, my husband. He performed the ancient Dragonian rite of transformation in order to battle the forces of darkness. But he was gravely wounded and flew into an uncontrollable rage. If the king is dead, then the law of succession must be fulfilled. The dragon orb had to be recovered, whatever the cost. And alas, the cost was the king's life. Hear me, Isun, as I have said before. The Dragonians have the resolve to do whatever it is necessary. We mustn't hesitate. Now then, Amaterasu, what of the dark instrument of the Dark Lord? Surely you found it lodged in the water dragon's belly. Yep, we gave the fox rods back to Himiko's attendant. So, using its power against the evil beings. Himiko's attendant? It is true the dark instrument has unfathomable power. But evil beings are doing all in their power to find it, too. I truly hope this attendant you speak of is trustworthy. All hope would be lost if it fell back into evil's hands. And the Dragon Orb seems to be reacting oddly. So, a revelation. King Wada wishes us to see something before he departs.